How long do you think it would be before, if you were president and you opened up the spigots and did all the fracking, how long before we get back to energy independence and dominance?
So as you know, because you report all the time, and you did at the time, you made a really big deal of it, which I appreciate. But we became energy independent when I was president, first time ever. And that involved a lot. But
Come on. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. I want it so fucking bad. Say that oil companies are pieces of shit. Oh God, come on. Do that thing that you do all the time where you like have like a grain of fucking truth trapped inside of like a mountain of horrendously idiotic populist reactionary fucking takes. Do it. Fucking do it. Come on.
Nobody really understood was we were going to be double the size of Saudi Arabia and Russia combined. Much bigger than both combined. And OPEC was, you never even heard the term OPEC during my administration. Nobody talked about it. It was dead. And now OPEC is telling us they're dictating the terms.
It was
and
dead.
We're going begging to OPEC for oil.
The international cartel was just dead, not alive, gone. No power whatsoever. Like absolutely zero things have changed, okay? From the Trump administration to the Brandon administration with respect to how OPEC operates or the profound amount of power that they have, especially because we have no way of controlling our oil and gas industry, okay? We just have no way of controlling our oil and gas industry in the same way that, like, you know, Saudi Arabia can control its own production or Russia can control its own production because we don't have we haven't nationalized our extraction industries, okay? So we just literally give money to the oil and gas industries like they're a part of our national arm. We talk about oil and gas as a matter of defense and how important it is for our national security. And yet we literally allow those corporations to just dominate everything. Fuck.
It's so ridiculous. The one thing is they're going to have to get going immediately, and they can't do that because they got elected with the radical left crazies, and they're so into this climate hoax. And nobody's more into the climate than I am, but this is a climate hoax, what they do.
A hoax?
It's a hoax.
Explain that.
A hoax. Our country.
It's a total hoax from beginning to end, you think?
Well, the Green New Deal is a hoax. And
yeah,
this
but
was
what about
created
climate
by somebody
change?
that I don't even think ever took a course in the environment.
Is the climate not is the climate changing because of human activity?
I miss Trump's bussy.
In my opinion, you have a thing called weather, and you go up.
Let's go! Yo, climate? Oh, you mean weather? Yeah, guess what? Believe me, it's 83 degrees and sunny in California right now. All right? It's called weather.
Go down. If you look into the 1920s, they were talking.
It's fucking awesome. It's awesome that we live in this planet because, like, here's the reality, okay? As long as there are enough stupid people, you can just say stupid things and they will believe you. That's just how it is. If you tailor your rhetoric and your messaging to the fucking, you know, to the level of intellect that people have, it doesn't matter. You can always just say, you're a nerd. All these nerds, they're lying about the climate. What about the weather? And it's fucking awesome. It's just like more people will believe you than they will believe the supposedly, you know, gay communist scientists and their, you know, neo-Marxist postmodernist agenda of explaining the pending doom in the form of anthropogenic climate change. It's great. It's awesome. Fucking dope.
Talking about global freezing. Okay, in other words, the globe was going to freeze. And then they go global warming. Then they couldn't use that because the temperatures were actually quite cool and many different things. So now they just talk about climate change. The climate's always been changing. Now, what we want is we want clean air, we want clean water. The biggest misconception, though, is if the United States, let's say the United States was perfect, and they spent 10 times more or 100 times more for their energy than China, India, Russia, all these other countries, right, that are very dirty. Don't forget, when those dirty countries, when those fumes go up into the air, it blows right over the center of the United States, just like they dump their garbage in the ocean.
What?
And you know where it lands? On our West Coast, okay? And
wait, so climate change isn't real, but if it was real, it's actually other countries doing it and not us. So man-made climate change is not real. But if it was,
11 months,
it's China doing it. But definitely not the world's largest energy-consuming country. Like a country where, what is that fucking meme that I always mention where it's like, the average American's fridge consumes more energy over the course of a year than like fucking like developing nations almost. It's fucking insane. Hold on, what is it? American fridge. Yeah, like not in nations, but the fridge, your fridge uses more electricity than the average Tanzanian. Energy efficiency is an important factor in buying decisions about how much does it impact their energy footprint. According to the World Bank, the average U.S. citizen consumes about 14,000 or 13,395 kilowatts per year, while his or her refrigerator draws roughly 500 kilowatts of that total. Now compare that to the total annual power consumption of the average person in Nigeria, Ghana, or Bangladesh. Those figures are considerably less than even the most energy efficient fridge we've ever tested. Like just a fridge.
12 months, baby, let's Scooby Live me. Chat, I wish you good fortune, Hasan. I wish you another house for me.
You getting rid of your fridge first? No, you fucking dummy. First and foremost, I'm not saying, degrowth or whatever the fuck. I'm simply stating that denying it is fucking ridiculous. And if you want to stop, if you want to change our energy consumption, it is idiotic to assume that you can do that by fucking changing your personal commodity consumption choices. What the fuck is wrong with you? You literally have to use the system, the government, to make these sorts of decisions. Okay? God, you guys are so fucking crusty and annoying. It's ridiculous. Degrowth on a personal, individual consumption level is quite literally, literally made up by the oil industry, Whenever people are fucking advocating for consumer side activism and like changing your individual choices, you're already doing what the fossil fuel industry thought would be a great way to abdicate their own personal responsibility and deflect away from their own, active lobbying efforts that continue our reliance on the fossil fuel industry. But go ahead, yell at me about fucking, a fridge that I have in my own house. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Oh, so dumb.
Thousands of tons of garbage that comes from China, Japan, many, many countries where they dump their garbage because the tides flow right into Los Angeles, And so here we are fighting to have a clean country. But if the fumes are dirty in China and dirty in India and dirty in Russia and other places, with the winds in 3 days, they're right over.
And it's not even the fridge, dude. I literally have a fucking single family home. Like, come on, dude. Where my yimbies at, dude? Yell at me about that. Single family homes are major power sucks. That could have been an entire fucking apartment complex living there instead. And not only are you taking up more space, but you're also consuming a lot more energy in your single family home instead. Like, go ahead.
Of the United States. And this is why it makes us totally non-competitive. So unless everyone's going to do it together, the problem is the green technology isn't powerful enough to power our great plan. So if we want to stop being a great manufacturing capital. Let's go green. Let's go to the windmills. The windmills are all made in China and Germany. And, you know, if you're a believer in the whole carbon deal, there's more carbon thrown out of making those things than they can save in 10 years just from making them. The carbon rises up as these are massive structures. And then when they rust out and they're gone in 10 years, for certain reasons, it's very hard to bury them because of what they're made of, especially the blades.
Okay.
So, you know, but
What?
the wind is very intermittent. It doesn't work well. And it's the single most expensive form of energy.
Wait, what? I didn't understand. Did he say disposing of renewable energy like producers is very difficult?
Out and they're gone in 10 years. For certain reasons, it's very hard to bury them because of what they're made of, especially the blade.
Okay.
So, you know, but the wind is very...
Bro, Donald Trump fucking despises wind turbines. It's so funny. Like, what happened? My man is the Don Quixote of fucking... He's a Don Quixote of renewable energy, dude. He's like, every time I see a windmill, I'd lose my shit, okay? It's very scary. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking to myself, this is a big demon. This is a big demon. I need to fight it. The building developer, of course, he hates it.
very intermittent. It doesn't work well, and it's the single most expensive form of energy. And we have clean, natural gas. We have more energy.
They are an eyesore and a danger to wildlife. At least you have your take hand so your conscience is clear. First of all, no. I mean, I don't know if you legitimately think that or not. Like, no, I think electric vehicles are cool, but I don't think, like, I'm saving the planet by getting a fucking electric vehicle instead of... I'm not one of those people, and I've never been one of those people, so... But... Zoomers in the chat are gonna think Don Quixote is a mafia boss. Well, in some ways he was. I love advocating for the fossil fuel industry and then saying wind turbines cause an immediate, clear, and present danger to wildlife, dude. Awesome. Yeah. Famously. Those birds, they love going on an oil bath. It's like, believe me, it's like you're doing a charcoal mask. These liberals, they love going on goop.com and getting the Gwyneth Paltrow charcoal mask. But when a pelican wants to do it himself, diving directly into the oil spill, all of a sudden, everyone's having a hard time. Birds love oil. They hate wind turbines. It's killing them, but they love the oil. Believe me, folks. I see them all the time. They're going in and dipping their heads and toes directly into the oil.
The other country, and we have clean coal. They have technology now, coal technology, which is incredible. It's called clean coal. We have so many things that we're sitting on top of. I call it liquid gold. And our liquid gold makes us more than competitive because China doesn't have that. They have to go and buy everything. We have it under our feet, and we don't want to use it because these people, it's not that we don't want to. I think a vast majority of our nation does, but some crazies don't, and they make it very, very difficult, and they make us non-competitive as a nation.
Mr. President, I don't know how much contact you have with Elon Musk. I don't know whether you're in conversation with him or not.
Yeah.
But Biden...
He's a friend of mine. I like him a lot, and I helped him a lot.
Yeah, Biden...
Oh, shit. Yo, that's crazy. Wow, that's wild. He's friendly to Elon Musk and helped him a lot and likes him a lot. Believe me, I love him, folks. He's so big, beautiful.
Snubs him. Biden snubs Elon Musk. Maybe it's because his car factories are non-union. I don't know, but Biden snubs him, and I wonder why he does that.
I don't...
Dude, I swear, sucking billionaire cock is just the easiest way to become a Fox News commentator. It's crazy. Okay? It's just, it doesn't matter. Critical support to our billionaires, baby. No, non-critical support to our billionaires. It's fucking wild.
I don't think he snubs him. I think he just doesn't have enough hours in the day to call him, which he should. He's a smart guy, Elon. Very smart guy.
Okay.
I think he just...
Like, just basically fucking having this conversation and being like an Elon Musk simp on fucking Twitter, being like, oh, Biden is snubbing Elon Musk. Why is that happening? Dude, holy fuck. What a question. Why didn't Trump agree with him? That was weird. Yeah, I don't know why he was being generous there. It's just a brief moment of clarity. You know what I mean?